Both practices have ancient origins rooted in practical needs, but over time, the practical reasons behind them were forgotten. When Christians started to question the meaning behind these practices, they began to interpret them symbolically. While these symbolic interpretations may not have been the original intent, the ones that made sense became integrated into our rich tradition. In the ancient world, the Greeks added water to wine because the wine was often thick, gritty, and too strong. It was considered a matter of good taste to dilute the wine with water before drinking it. The Romans, who admired Greek culture, adopted this custom and spread it to the lands they conquered. Although it was not originally a Jewish tradition to add water to wine, it eventually became part of the Passover meal and consequently part of our Mass. As early as the 4th century, catechists explained that the water represented humanity and the wine represented divinity. Once the water is added to the wine, it cannot be separated again. Through Jesus, humanity can never be permanently separated from God. Thus, the custom of adding water to wine continues. The practice of placing a piece of consecrated bread into the cup may have originated from the ancient Roman custom of the fermentum. Christians living outside of Rome were unable to attend the Eucharist in person. Therefore, when the bishop broke the bread before communion, he would set aside a piece for each group unable to be present. A minister would later bring this fermentum to each location, where the priest would drop it into the chalice to be consumed. During those times, most people would drink from the cup. Thus, the bishop's Eucharist fermented this celebration. In time, the Pope also began setting aside a piece for his next celebration, known as the Sacra. This piece was also added to the chalice to signify that the current Mass is a continuation of the previous one, a representation of the one sacrifice of Christ. Priests started imitating the Pope by breaking off a piece of the consecrated bread. Some interpreted this as a symbol of Christ's resurrection. A body without blood is lifeless. But when Christ's body is reunited with his blood, he is risen. The gesture has been preserved to this day, likely due to its ancient origins. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel for good Catholic contents. Peace be with you. Ave Maria.